We're talking with Dr. Robert Abel Jr., an ophthalmologist, and we're talking about eye care, and we're talking about lutein. We've talked about macular degeneration and lutein. What about the rest of the eye, Dr. Abel?
Well, you're right. Lutein is found in high levels in conjunctiva, the iris, the ciliary body, which makes the fluid that flows in the eye, in the retina, and in the layers even deeper than the retina that supply nourishment protection to the retina. The lens of the eye is a crystalline lens.
Okay.
And if we were to open an eye and take a look, the lens of the eye looks like a lens. It's like a fingernail.
All right.
Has no blood supply and no nerves. So it's constantly passing light through and absorbing light. And some of the wavelengths it absorbs are the UV and the blue wavelengths to protect the eye from the retinal burn, from the sunlight. Turns out, a study from Harvard showed that those who take high levels of lutein are protected to a certain degree from cataract formation by having lutein in the lens and absorbing some of those damaging wavelengths. Otherwise, what happens is the lens, which is high protein, starts breaking down and denaturating, being clumped and turning yellow and therefore blurring the vision. So the lens of the eye, as well as other tissues, have high levels of free lutein in it, and it's important to keep them supplied. So we're only talking about macular degeneration before, but the entire eye needs it, as does the skin. The skin is very similar to the eye in the sense it has pigmented cells in it, like the color of the eye and the color of the back of the eye beneath the yellow retina. And it absorbs sunlight and UV. UV is damaging, although it's stimulating to a certain degree, and that the free lutein in the skin is very important for protecting it. And lutein is one of the few nutrients that have been shown in scientific studies to actually reduce the chances of having skin cancer. So we're talking about the eye, we're talking about the skin, and as research goes on and more of these long-term studies show, it's going to show in other diseases that it's going to be helpful.
So the lutein is deposited in the skin as well
More
as in
than
the
just
eyes?
meets the eye, correct.
More than just meets the eye.
Correct.
All right, thank you, Dr. Abel.